Now, this is a frequent question that is asked by some Muslims, and Christians respond, well, you're straw manning our position, guys, when we say, can God die? They say, well, no, of course God can't die, and no Christians say that. When we say that Christ died for our sins, that's with respect to his human nature. God didn't die. It's actually blasphemous to say that God died. Well, is that the case? And we're going to look actually at Saint Gregory Nazianzus, who's a 4th century Orthodox church father. He disagrees with that, and he actually explicitly says that God dies, and he almost seems that it's necessary in order to use that language. When he says this in oration number 45, we needed an incarnate God, a God put to death, that we might live. We were put to death together with him, that we might be cleansed. We rose again with him because we were put to death with him. We were glorified with him because we rose again with him. So not only does he use that language, he says it's necessary. He says we needed an incarnate God, a God put to death. So when we're accused of strawmanning the Christian position, this is not entirely accurate, because there were many church fathers who actually explicitly used the language of God being put to death. Again, in oration 43, he says, and more incredible still to see God crucified. So God here is mentioned as being crucified. It's quite explicit that for Gregory, God was crucified, not merely the human nature. He has no problem using the language of God being crucified and God being put to death. In fact, he embraces it.